Hey everybody, how we doing today? So welcome to shop update number 4. Today we are going to be working on the bandsaw a bit. I got the blades in. I got a Bosch. It is a 24 tooth per inch, and then an Olsen, which is an 18 tooth per inch. So while I'm still figuring this guy out, I'm going to go with the 18 and just give that a shot and see how I like it. If I do any more where I need finer detail, then I can swap out the 24, but the 18 should be good. I think they recommend either a 14 or a 24, so the 18 fits right in the middle there. So let me get that swapped out. All I gotta do is open the door, loosen this knob. That basically drops this wheel down, which loosens the tension on the band. Got to take off my temporary plate, 2 screws here, and then the blade will just slip right out. I have a 4" by 8" by 1/4" aluminum plate coming, probably I think maybe tomorrow, and then I'm going to cut a little bit larger than this, probably like a 4x4 plate, something that I could leave on here and still shut it, and it'll fit right in the slot here, but give me a little bit more of a platform to lay stuff down and use it as a vertical cutter. And then so we'll do that when we get that, but otherwise let me change this blade out. I don't know if you could see it on the video, but you can kind of see this darker taper right there. It's actually creates kind of a lump. It's an indentation along there, but that's where they welded the 2 bands together. Right there, you can see it. And then that would always cause a lump as it came back around through the pulleys. I'd feel it. It'd just go smooth, and then dunk, like a bump. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to get rid of this, and just to see how a new blade will cut. So I'll still keep this blade just for having a spare. Teeth wise, these are definitely duller. They're kind of ground down to a lot less. It looks like this one has more teeth on it, but I'm not going to count it. But yeah, definitely looks like it's worn. Yeah, basically just slides in. I just slide it in through the 2 rollers first, and then the lower, and then through the upper, and then hold it on while I tighten it. Good and steady there. Fire it up, see how it looks. Oh yeah, no more jumping. I could see the weld mark on this one, and it's not causing my other one. It caused it to pop, 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 pop every time it came around. So yeah, that's definitely going to be better. All right, that's all put together again. Added a little painter's cup, and then a little ketchup squeeze bottle for some oil. I had that other bottle, I don't know where it went, over here, but it's got this big head squirt on it, and it makes it like too much oil. So this will be a lot finer and more pinpoint. So that will be my little oiler, and I'll just sit it right there, and good to go. So wait for that plate to come in, and that'll be next. All right, let's test it out here on some angle iron, bed frame angle iron. Make sure we're not going to hit anything. That's going to be close. Okay. Just hit it to leave a mark there, so I know where to drop a little bit of oil, and then cut. Bam, that was quick. Nice. New blades make a difference. Chopped it right off. Nice and square. Nice. All right, I got a 4-inch by 8-inch length of 1/4-inch aluminum, and that is going to be our base. It's going to go right on here, replacing this. It's just a temporary mock-up so I can actually use the saw, but that'll replace that. So right now I'm going through mocking this up with the different dimensions. I can go another inch down before it hits the bottom here. This is basically the area I'm working with. So what it looks like is I can go another inch deeper here. So this whole bottom ledge can go an inch down, and then from that mark it can go as far as it wants across here and not have any issues. And then I have enough height regardless. So that's kind of where it's going to fit and the dimensions I need. So I'm going to mock it up first, look for another board like this, hardboard, to make an actual template, and then just put it onto here and then cut this out. So should be pretty easy. All right, I've got the template set up, so I just need to cut this section out for clearance. This will be the saw line here that'll allow me to install this, and then the 2 holes I need to drill and countersink for the 2 screws. So let me knock that up real quick and we'll see how it fits. All right, got it all mounted up there. It was a little bit off on these. Actually, I had it flip-flopped. One side it was perfect, flip it back over, and it was off when I cut this center line. So I had to correct it off of over here to get enough clearance, but it's fine. It's a good solid stand there. Let me cut something real quick. Cuts there. All right, let me cut something real quick. Bam, that's one way. And the other way. And this will still clear, so I could use it both ways. Bam. So we are good to go. Project done. Well, I think I'm going to just round these corners off real quick with my grinder. This side probably doesn't matter. This side can get a little sketchy here. So let me round those off a little bit, and then it'll be done. All right, now we're done. That looks better, the rounded corners. You can also cut wood, plastic, metal. I just need to get a blade with more teeth on it. But nice. All right, now we're done. All right, so that kind of wraps up the shop update for the drill press. That gets me about as far as I find is really necessary. After this, there's some good mods that I probably will do, but not necessary, where I can move on and start actually doing regular projects. Primarily just adding the table base and putting on a new blade. Got my little squirt bottle, but outside of that, it was always fully functional, but those make it considerably better. There are about a half a dozen mods just to do with the clamp component that are actually quite useful, and I probably will do them, but not so necessary because majority of it is convenience, with some of them doing with accuracy. So not really necessary at the moment for what I'm doing. So I think I could pretty much call this good, and then start moving on and wrap things up here, waiting for the drill press. And then I could do my air compressor on the lift there. And then yeah, I'm good to go. So I could probably start working on some actual projects. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you next video. Bye.